Has affected many aspects of normal life, from social gatherings to travel and everyday routines. And with spring break just around the corner, we know a lot of families are itching to travel again. But there are risks to your wallet and health while traveling at this time. Bryce Marshall with the Better Business Bureau is here with some helpful tips to keep in mind if you're considering traveling this spring break. Bryce, welcome back on the show. I know a lot of people are looking forward to traveling. I know I am personally, but what should I do ahead of time before scheduling my trip?
So if you are planning to travel during spring break, the first thing you want to do is pack a pandemic bag. What is a pandemic bag and what comes with it? Well, the first thing you should put in there, you're going to want to put hand sanitizer, face mask, disinfecting wipes, health insurance cards, a thermometer, and latex gloves. This is always a great thing to do. And you also want to add hand soap just in case you have to go to any kind of public places. Not all places have automatic ones, so that way if you have hand soap, you can choose your own.
And if you're going on a road trip, you may have to stop at a gas station. Would you guys recommend just trying to limit the amount of places you have to go?
Yeah, you definitely want to limit that. So you want to kind of bring your own snacks, go to Walmart, go to Sprouts, wherever you want to get your snacks at, and go ahead and bring some so that way you don't have to stop at public places as much as possible.
And depending where you go, each state kind of has different restrictions. Here in Oklahoma, we're a lot more open than some other states. Should you research that stuff ahead of time?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You definitely want to research everything ahead of time because some places might need a negative COVID test before you go. I know Hawaii is definitely one of those states, and a lot of countries are like that as well. So you want to research this stuff ahead of time because you don't want to be quarantining for 14 days before your vacation even starts. You might use all your vacation days and it's already over.
Yeah, that would not be good. And then would you guys decide about flying or driving? What's the preferred method?
So the preferred method that we would suggest is definitely taking a road trip. If you're going to fly, you have to wait in security lines, and sitting in crowded flights is just a huge risk for infection. And, if you're on a road trip, you're going to be packed in with your family. It's your own space. It's a small area that you can control. If you're with the flight, there's going to be possibly hundreds of people on that flight. So you want to be really careful with that. So that way, if you're in your own car, you don't even have to worry about wearing a mask.
And it sounds obvious, but one thing, just don't forget to pack your mask.
Yes, definitely. We keep on saying it, wear a mask, social distance. I know this pandemic has gone now for over a year. Everyone's getting tired of wearing masks. I've actually noticed a lot of public places, not as many people wearing masks because the vaccine is out. But unfortunately, it's not over yet. Just keep on going. We're almost there, guys. We're almost back to normalcy.
And would it be probably smart to have a contingency plan? If something comes up?
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to come up with a plan. If something happens, always have a backup plan. If, let's say, you research ahead of time and you do have to quarantine, make sure you go ahead and have 14 days ahead of time where you're not around a whole bunch of places. Just stay at home as much as possible. Order out, have Uber Eats come by your house. Just anything that limits any kind of public interaction so that way you're better prepared.
All right, Bryce, great tips. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
All right, I appreciate it.